And hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome back to Talk. Another week of bad Giants football. Jets win a big bounce-back game in Denver. Big Ant goes 1 for 4 in his first public picks of the season. We have Mike from Bayonne and some fan questions. Let's talk about
Come on
it.
now.
Don't forget, like, review, subscribe. Check us out, all platforms, and share it with a friend. All right, what's up, guys? How we doing?
Yo.
We're all right?
Been better.
Recovering.
You're okay?
Well, it's Tuesday, recovering on a Tuesday.
Yeah, definitely. But
Whoa. What is that?
right now, we would like to start off the show. There he is. Straight from Jets camp, it's Mike from Bayonne.
Mikey.
You gotta start off with a win, right, fellas?
Best team in New York, baby.
Wow.
What up, Mikey?
What's going on?
Yo, how
2
you
and 3,
feeling?
baby.
How you feeling?
That was a hot game, right, Mike?
Listen, they played, dude. Look, the Broncos are the Broncos. Should we have been in a close game with the Broncos? That's a different conversation for a different day. But they won the damn game, folks. And Zach Wilson played Zach Wilson's role, and Breece Hall got back to Breece, and the Jets are 2 and 3.
Great.
Wow.
Great
I'll
job.
be honest. From a fan perspective, that's obviously not a Jets and a Broncos fan. We watched 2 bad football teams play on Sunday. That was probably the most sloppiest, boring, horrible game that I've witnessed in a long time.
You
Mike.
sat through 2 Giant home games this season.
Yeah, but
that's a
I
lie.
said from a football fan perspective.
I know that's a lie.
Not if I.
The Jets are about 100. They're 1,000 times better than the Giants with all their mistakes.
Oh, of course they are. But I mean,
Good job,
bro.
Mike.
They were too.
Mike.
They were sloppy still. The Jets. I know you just said Zach Wilson played Zach Wilson football, but bro, he's still throwing interceptions. He fumbled it twice, and as a matter of fact, the second one was almost as worse as the
Wait,
first one.
hold on. Why are you being down on Mike? Let Mike have his glory. Mike, have your glory.
No,
It's
I'm not
fine,
being
'cause
down.
Anything he says today just rolls off like butter. I don't even feel it because I know it's all jargon.
Yeah.
It's all blah, blah, blah. Look,
Yeah,
Zach Wilson
exactly,
was
right?
19
It's an angry
for
Giant
26
fan.
for 200 yards. That will do, my friends. That
and
will
his third
do.
down conversions, I'll give him that. What was he, 6 for 9 or something like that?
Third down conversion
He
with
was,
3
he
minutes
was.
left
He was.
to Conklin.
Yes.
He had a lot of big throws. His one interception was a poorly thrown back shoulder to Garrett Wilson, but at the end of the day, it was a one-on-one ball to your best receiver. I can't blame him for it. Kid did well. I don't need him to throw 300 yards when Breece Hall's getting a $180 on the ground. They did what they had to do.
Huge.
And when we were up 24-21 and he threw that pick and gave the Broncos, 2.5 minutes to do something with it, that's where I just sat back and was like, okay, this is okay because this is why we have this defense for situations like this. And what did they do? They got the ball right back.
What do you think about Rusell Wilson blowing that game? I mean, he looked horrible, that guy.
Dude, he looks bad, man.
looks
And
horrible.
Peyton looks like he's about had it up to here with
Russell
him too.
Wilson
So
looks like he's an old man.
But it's
I
not,
feel bad for
yeah,
him
but it's
almost.
also you got to give the Jets D credit.
Yeah.
The Jets D. And that second half, the Jets D, they really stepped up. They played.
They stepped up, man,
They
for
stepped
sure.
up.
And look, another big time note from the game that isn't making any sort of headway. Vera Tucker's gone again for the season with a torn Achilles, which is a major problem.
No one's really.
Yeah.
I've seen it on a couple Jets pages, but no one's really like going crazy. That's a big deal.
No, it's big. That's a big loss.
big
Because
deal,
man.
that offensive line, they look good. They look
Finally,
good
yeah.
last week. Yeah, they look really good last week. I'll give them credit for that. I mean, listen, what's that kid's name? Tomlin. What's the kid's name?
Are you talking about Conklin? Tyler Conklin.
Is that the offensive lineman?
The tight end?
No, the offensive
Oh, we got
lineman.
Max Mitchell. We got the kid Joe Tippmann.
Tippmann. Bro, that kid's good. Tippmann. Who is he?
Where'd he
He
come
could
from?
play. He's a rookie out of Wisconsin. We
Yeah,
drafted
he's
him
good,
to be
that
snapping
kid.
the ball
Wait,
to Rodgers.
so back
Came
to
in.
the
He's
same-
playing the guard now.
Mike,
Yeah, he's good.
Mike, you're very high in this team right now, right? You're seeing something that nobody else is seeing. Tell me what you're seeing over here. What do we see? In this team?
Here's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing what I said 3 weeks ago was that I'm going to have to sit through the same 16 weeks that I did last year. I think I was wrong about that. I really do, because I think now, it's going to be somewhat similar. We're going to get into a lot of dog fights. We're going to scrap through a lot of stuff, but he looks a lot better than what he did last year. He really does. And we're going to see now, because not having Vera Tucker, you're going to put Max Mitchell on one side. Hopefully you get Becton for the other side if he's all good and dandy
Well, he
to
got
go.
hurt too.
And he got hurt too, but he came back in the
Wait,
game.
let me
But
ask
the
you
kid's
thi-
going to be running for his life again.
Well, let me ask you this question. So when Zach Wilson goes back to being who he is, which we know what Zach Wilson is, he's a horrible quarterback. What do you guys, when he has that really, really, really bad game, are you going to be talking, do you love him or you hate him? What happens here?
No, listen, I will hold his feet to the fire, and you know it, man.
Sounds like
know it.
you know the way I see it for the Jets is in sports, right? Good teams beat bad football teams, right? So you were two bad teams at the moment that played up against each other, and you guys came out on top. So that moves you just past the Broncos to me. So you're not a bad football team as bad as the Broncos, but we're better than the Broncos. It's a step in the right direction. That's the way I see it for the Jets.
Look, you can only beat who's on your schedule.
That's the truth.
all that matters.
Obviously, from the three guys in the room right now, you understand that we're seeing that firsthand from what we had last year.
I think
compared to what we're seeing
the
this
Jets
year.
are light years ahead of the Giants. They would blow us away right now.
Well, we're going to see in 2
Talent-wise,
weeks.
yeah.
We're going to see in 2 weeks. But
You're going to see for 3
where,
weeks. yeah.
where are you sitting now, Mike? Are you one of these Jet fans that are calling up WFAN and screaming for that you guys are a playoff team, or are you one of these fans that are? I'm not going to insult Jet fans, but are you a realistic fan and realize that the Jets are still a bad team? They're just better than the worst.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't think, to be quite honest with you, I really don't think we're a bad team. I don't. I think we're an average team. I will give you that. But the defense is not bad, and it's not average. It's really good. The offense is average right now. If they can stay at an average offense, this team could win games, like I said. And I'm not going to fall off my horse. I'm not going to go crazy, say we're going to the playoffs. Or
But
say
then you
anything
lose to the
crazy,
Patriots. But you lost to the Patriots a couple of weeks ago, right? I remember that.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, because the Patriots are our daddy.
Yeah.
That'll never change.
That Wilson wasn't playing the way he's playing now. Wilson the last 2 weeks he's been playing better. You know what I mean? Like
Better.
what you
Yeah.
said last
Better.
week.
How,
like
how
what you
was the
said.
Broncos game a good game by Zach Wilson?
It's not that it's not the thing.
Breece
it's
Hall
not-
had
it's-
177 yards
Right.
on
No,
the
he
ground.
did. It's
He did
not.
nothing.
It's not about it. Him
Turned the
it's
ball
not-
over
He
3
was
times and didn't
he was
even
19
pass
for
over
26
200.
for 200 yards.
Oh,
He
yeah.
had a
And a
38
fourth pick.
passer rating.
Yeah, he was one of the worst quarterbacks.
But that's the thing.
I'm sorry. Didn't his backbone's quarterback? Didn't he get pulled to
Absolutely.
Wow.
Mac Jones sucks, and I'm going to yell loud.
Yeah. They
No,
might
but that's
be the worst
thing.
team in football.
That's the
Patriots.
thing with the Jets is
Not
you,
worse than the
you
Jets.
need Zach Wilson to play not that bad.
he can't make
And,
mistakes.
and no, he could make mistakes, which he clearly did.
Not to cost the game.
And it's not he can't throw a pick six to
Right,
cost the
right,
game.
right.
As if he's throwing an interception, tackle the guy and have the Jets defense.
I like the Jets.
Make plays.
Man. I like your team. I do like the Jets. I mean, I can't say it. I mean, well, let me stop over there. I don't like the Jet fans like Mike. I don't like Jet fans. I don't like most of the
I
Jet
don't like the Jet fans
But
either.
whatever. I like the Jets. I think that they're a much better team than the Giants. I think they're a good team. I think they're a good organization right now. They're drafting right. You need a quarterback. I'll say it all the time. Once this guy has to beat you, if they put the ball into Zach Wilson's hands, he is not the quarterback that's going to beat any team. Hands down, he can't do it. And he will, at some point, you're going to be, I know, Mike, I don't want to break your
I'll be right back where
I'm
I
gonna burst
started.
your
I know.
bubble, Mike, but it's going to get burst, Mike. Guaranteed
I'm
burst.
well aware of
Worse
it,
than-
and that's
worse
why
than-
I'm treading lightly.
Right now,
I'm
the
treading
Jets,
lightly.
Mike, let me say something. They're setting you up for the Aaron Rodgers. You got Aaron Rodgers' misery. Now they're going to give you a little winning here and there, make you believe like you're Met fans. We have to believe, and they're going to crush you. Crush.
That's
That's it. Right.
Listen,
listen.
I told you, I'm the first one to admit it. I'm not sold on this kid, and the kid didn't have a great, spectacular game, nor did he have to. We had 200 yards rushing on the ground, but we did have over 400 yards of offense. That's a pretty good offensive game, no matter how you
What
spin
I'm
it.
happy
I'm
about,
not gonna
guys,
go crazy
I
here.
want you guys
But
overconfident, Mike. I'm happy if you guys get overconfident and your bubble gets burst and you get more deflated than before. I would be ecstatic about it. Trust me.
I'm not overconfident. I'm not overzealous, but I will tell you one thing. We're beating the goddamn Eagles this weekend.
Whoa!
I said it here first.
What?
I don't
I
care
would
how
love to
we
see
match
that.
up. I don't
I
care
can't-
how
I
great
love
their
to see
defensive
that.
line is. We're beating the Eagles. I just feel it in my bones.
What?
Hurts is going to be running for his
Whoa,
life
yeah.
from the Williams
That's
brothers.
how you
Wow.
talk. Mike,
Wow.
Mike
Wow.
ain't going to take nobody's stuff. You tell those Eagle fans, Mike.
Mike, say
Watch
that one
4-0.
more
They're
time.
flying high. They're not looking at us this
Whoa.
weekend. They're looking past us
Wow.
this weekend. No problem. Zach Wilson's best game as an NFL
Eagles
starter
suck.
this Sunday, 425.
Wow, fuck the birds, bro. Fuck the birds.
I like that.
We're
I
love
with
it.
you.
I'll
be
We're
on
all
that.
we're
We're with you.
all
I roll with you, Mike.
Yeah,
I roll with you.
I'll take-
Geno
I'll take the
sucks
Jets.
too.
Yeah, I'll take them.
We hate every piece of
Beat
it.
her. Beat him.
Take the Jets this weekend if you want to win some money.
Wow.
Oh,
Like it.
boy.
6.5 points, I think.
All right, man. Well, thank you so much for coming on. You want to wrap this up with Mike? Anybody have anything else for him?
I'm just go ahead.
Yeah, no, like I said, I want to see the Jets. I want to see the Jets do well for you, Mike. I just truthfully, I'm in a miserable mood. And I think football season's done in New York, and I just want it to be done and over with. I don't want to talk. I don't want to hear about it on WFAN anymore.
What do you
I don't
mean
want to
you
hear about it.
You're
Like
gonna hear about
I
it.
just want it to just ride off. I want everyone to be miserable like me.
No, we're
and
not like
that's
that.
it.
We're not like that.
Yeah.
We have other
Yeah,
shows to
yeah.
do.
Nah, at least
Yeah.
I get it. Look, Big Ant, Little Ant comes with the same argument every
Yeah.
week. He's like, I don't
Selfish
hate
Little
you, but I
Ant.
hate
I
you.
know.
I don't
Yeah,
like
yeah,
him,
I
but
lie.
he sucks.
I know it's a
You
fat
can't
kid
be
to
happy
compliment.
because I'm not.
I'm
That's what he
unhappy,
just
so
said.
now you can't be
Yeah.
sorry.
I don't
Yeah.
hate
Well,
you,
guess what?
but I hate
Misery
you.
loves company,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I'll be back for sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
thanks, Mike.
Yeah.
So long, Mikey.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, Mikey. Fly away. He didn't fly.
Yeah.
You didn't fly away.
He flew away like a disappearing act.
Oh,
All right. Well, once again, thank you so much to Mike from Bayonne for coming on to the pod. We always appreciate that. So it's our time, boys.
yeah.
It's our time.
This is fun.
Yeah, and I'll start it off because as bad as I felt last week about everything going on with New York and the Giants and my clip, and I'm done. I'm done.
That's it.
Like I'm really
So
done.
Packed it up. Packed it
Like
up.
I sat there and I stared at the TV and I said, it's over. I said, I'm finished. There's no more sports in my life right now. It's like I literally have to go watch the Liberty game if I want some.
It's an empty feeling, right?
It's very empty. It's very empty. I feel alone at times. I was even talking to my father-in-law today, and I'm like, I don't know how much I'm going to give into these ranges. You know, I usually give the ranges about 80, 95% of my time. That's a lot, right? I don't know if I'm going to do it. I don't have belief in them either.
Oh,
I have no belief
you're
in the New
making
York
you into a
Rangers.
like little ant.
This is
Yeah.
what New York
You're a
sports does
non-believer.
to you.
No, I have a feeling this is
Beats
what
you
you
down.
do.
Yeah,
to
he
people.
does it. He
Okay,
does it.
because
It's not
ever
me.
since
You have to believe.
not since we met. Well, yeah, probably
Very depressing.
Since we
He's a depressing
met,
kid.
Yeah.
I have
Depressing.
not had ticker tape on my head.
Yeah.
Like that's truthful.
Well, no,
There
the
you go.
Mets were in the World Series when we met.
All right, that's
So, thank
yeah,
you.
but they didn't win.
Well, they
I'm
were
talking about
still
ticker
there.
tape. I'm talking about the feeling of Canyon of Heroes.
Yeah, bro, we haven't had that feeling since 2011, bro.
Nine.
No, the
No,
Giants.
Giants.
Oh yeah. The Giants.
Yeah.
Giants. Yeah.
So-
and I'm lost. I'm literally I don't know what to do in the morning. I will not listen to Boomer and Gio. They could really go
Yeah,
scratch
I
it.
know.
They
It makes things unenjoyable.
Yeah, ever since Craigie wasn't on the morning anyway, I was done with them. But it's just I don't know what to do. I'm back to listening to music. Now this war has got me sucked in. I'm like so disconnected.
Well, you'll be back. Winning
Right.
solves.
Winning
I don't know
solves-
about that.
Yeah,
winning
win.
solves
A
the
lot.
problem.
Because
Yeah.
I really thought we were gonna win.
Here's my.
I
Biggest,
really believed we were gonna win.
Here's
on
my
Sunday.
biggest. Here's my,
Not anymore.
But here's my biggest thing.
Okay.
I said it last week, and I'll kind of reiterate. We had McAdoo come in, good first season, bomb second season. Joe Judge came in. We saw potential in the first season, bomb second season, right? Now we saw the same thing with Joe Judge. Why are we in the second season? I'm
Brian
sorry,
Dable.
Brian Dable. I
You
love
hate
saying
this
it.
guy.
I know.
You
I
never
hate-
say his
well,
name.
Because we really did like
Well,
Judge.
let's
First
talk-
of all,
let's
no,
talk
no,
about
no,
it.
Dad
No.
did.
Wait, let
You
me.
and my dad
Well,
did.
let me
Me-
explain.
If you know football, you didn't like Joe
Let me
Judge.
explain.
Once
Well,
the
we
game
know.
started,
I
yeah.
know football, and I've been watching.
Yeah,
Don't
how
tell me
many-
I know football.
how many
And don't tell me
timeouts-
what I know. What I don't know. Shut up about it. I know
How many
football.
timeouts-
Trust me, I'm a lot older than you, buddy boy. Buddy boy.
Sit
All right, so here's the deal. Shut up. Why did Brian Dable? Why is he taking such a step back in the second year? I think something's wrong with the organization. I'm going to talk. Use an example. Look at Detroit. Detroit had a good last season, and they're taking strides. Our mental brain says, good last season, you're going to take strides. We mentally thought that. Now you got to see yourself, what happened? Well, what happened was something that Anthony said. We had a soft schedule. We played above our heads. Me and Anthony went through this. We didn't beat the greatest teams last year, but we competed. We saw a pretty decent product out there.
Yeah.
We didn't see an exposed team, but we also saw a product that had salary cap restrictions, that really couldn't sign major free agents in the offseason. But our mental case came back and said, wow, we won a playoff game. We should be able to improve. We didn't improve in the offseason. We didn't bring in any big guns. We didn't address the offensive line issues, right? Daniel Jones, I'm going to tell you guys right now, Daniel Jones is a real warrior. This guy's getting hit. I can't believe that he survived as much as he survived. I mean, for him
taken out of the
to take that many. I mean, think about the grueling. There was plays in that game where 3 people met at three defensive men pancaked him in the middle. The guy was getting killed. If I'm Daniel Jones and they tell me I can sit out, I'm going to.
Well, I mean, I don't think you have to worry about that because I don't think he's playing Sunday.
Tyrod Taylor can't make it through the game. Man.
No, but neither
He's
could.
glass.
The thing is, on Sunday, not that it matters if Daniel Jones is out there or not. It doesn't
doesn't
matter. You
matter.
can have Jesus Christ himself out there and you're not going to win. But the thing is, with Daniel Jones on Sunday, you can't play him Sunday because the Bills defense.
They're gonna kill him.
They're hurt. They're all injured. The Bills defense. But the problem is with the Giants and with Daniel Jones, he doesn't know how to read a defense and he can't pick up where blitzes are coming from, and he can't pick up who's going to be coming this way, that way, this, that. Daniel Jones would get absolutely killed if he plays Sunday, which he won't be playing Sunday. I'll put it out there right now. It's not out there, and it hasn't come out. No one's even talking about
think
this.
that I agree.
Daniel Jones will not be playing Sunday.
Why would you? I wouldn't play.
No, there's no reason.
to play.
There's no reason
unless
to play Daniel Jones
Saquon
Sunday.
played. See,
Even if Saquon played, first off, you want to bring up Saquon. Saquon Barkley, he might have played his last game as a New
he
York
could get
Giant.
traded, right?
He's going. There's no way in hell Saquon Barkley is not getting traded this year.
Well, let me ask you this question: what happens if somebody came up and they said, "We'll give you something for Jones"? Will we take a package for Jones?
Who's going to trade for Daniel Jones?
It's a potential.
No, there's not.
Is Daniel Jones really that bad?
Yeah, but you have to take his
He owes a
contract
lot-
with him.
yeah, he's owed a lot of money.
That's where
Right,
you're
right,
done.
right,
His
right.
contract is what it is now. So that
But I don't
you're
think- I
picking
don't
up his
know.
contract too. Daniel Jones would not get traded for. Saquon Barkley, he would get traded for. Leonard Williams,
Yeah.
take him, please. Take Leonard
Nobody
Williams.
said take
Take him. Take anybody.
How about
that
Xavier McKinney?
Take him. Anybody that is worth value, take. Anybody. Nobody is off limits right now.
No,
right here,
nobody
right
is.
now, no
Nobody
one
is.
is off limits. No coach is off limits. You want? I don't even know if you could trade coaches, but if you want Wink Martindale, take him. You want Mike Kafka, take him. You want not
This is
Dable,
so
not Dable.
crazy.
I love Dable. Dable's not going
This
nowhere.
is such a 360, bro.
All right, so let's use an example. The Giants win one game this season. Is Dable going to be fired like every other coach after the
it's
second
not.
season?
That's the thing is like what's so like bizarre
Are the fans
about
gonna
this
let him
season.
stay there?
I think they
What's
would.
so bizarre about
don't hate
this
him.
season is that it really, to me, I'm not one of these guys that sucks off the head coaches. Like I'm not like a Brian Dable like fanboy. You know what I mean? Like if he's gone tomorrow, it is what it is. But the thing is with this Giants team, to me, it's more than coaching. It literally looks like they don't want to be there. Like if you watch that game on Sunday, right? We led the game in turnovers. We won the turnover battle, and we still lost by what, like 18, 15 points? Yeah. To win the turnover battle and to lose by that many points just shows that they're like just checked out. Like there's no tackling going on.
No.
That's pass coaching.
Oh
That's
my
effort.
God.
There's no effort.
They
That's
start
being-
off 5
that's
yards.
being there.
We run
Yeah.
5 yards backwards every play.
Yeah.
Every play.
Every play we're 5 yards backwards.
That's not coaching. There's no effort. There's plays that Kayvon Thibodeau is like going, his hands are up. Meanwhile, there's guys running this way, that way, this way. Like that's just a failure right there. It's a shame.
discipline.
That it's just that I feel like they don't want to be there. And what's the problem is it's going to get a lot
Wait, slow
worse.
down, man. Slow down. It's
gonna get a lot
If you don't
worse.
want to be there, you could blame one person, and it has to be blamed on the head coach. The head coach has to be responsible for the general team.
But
man.
I also
it has to be
feel
Brian
like-
Dable. If they don't want to be there, checked out.
I
Brian Dable's
also think
accountable.
that it's the group of guys that are on the field. They got a taste of success last year, right? At this point last year, we were 4-1 or 5-1, wherever we were on the season, right?
We're 1-4.
1-4. So last year we were 4-1. Everybody on that team last year, besides the rookies now, Deontay Banks, who is probably our best player right now because he didn't get a taste of success last year. They had a taste of success last year, 4-1. They bought into Brian Dable. They were playing good, playing competitive football. Now, tables turn. Fast forward this year,
bottom
we're
line-
1-4. Right? It's already over this season.
All right, so slow down,
no,
man.
let me keep going.
Go.
You're 1-4. The season's over. You lose to the Buffalo Bills. You're 1-5 now. These guys have gotten paid Too much money.
All right, so I have to stop. I have to stop this. And this is what's going on. You see how you checked out? You see how
I didn't check out. I'm there on Sunday watching every game.
You checked out.
I did not check out. How did I check out? I watch every second of every game.
Does this guy check out?
Yeah, he
And
does
you check out.
I didn't check out.
You're a checker out, man. You
Because
checked out.
I
You went to
know-
a store. You checked out.
Because
You
I
checked
know
out,
that
man.
my team sucks. I checked out.
All right, so here's the deal. Let me make my point. You make your point, make my point. You checked out just like the Giants checked out. Like we all checked out. The reason why is because last year we all thought, like I said, we were going to improve this year. Even the Giant players.
Success
and
tasted good.
To see the difference, they checked out. We're all checked out. We're no different than the players.
New
the
York
fans
is
are the
checked
players.
out.
We checked out. They checked out.
Fucking city's checked
Somebody
out.
has to give somebody a reason to believe. And right now, there is no effing reason to what. I don't believe anything. Here's what I believe. We could win one game this year. One game.
We got it already.
Right, that's it. That's what we're going to probably see. Me and Anthony going into Vegas. The tickets are 10 cents at this point. We're going to win. We could potentially win one game. That's what we're
I
talking
think we
about.
should beat Vegas.
I mean, how?
What?
What
How?
makes you
How?
think that we could beat any of these
How?
teams? And any team in the NFL. Like, I really want to know
Just-
what makes you think that we could beat any
Wait,
team.
well, you're
all right,
very
so I was
negative.
brought-
Not that I'm negative.
I
I'm
was
watching
brought
the
in.
games.
I was brought up in a league where it was there was one saying, and the saying lived with me forever. And that saying was what? Any given
I think it's
Sunday.
true, but it
All
is true.
Not
so
with
that-
this Giants team.
But
Any given Sunday with
Well,
this
that
Giants
was an
team. Maybe
NFL.
any given
Wait,
Sunday,
hold on,
someone
hold
could
on.
block.
That was an NFL
I'll
thing.
give you
Yeah,
any
yeah,
given
I know.
Sunday.
Yeah.
When the Jets could have had Trevor Lawrence as their quarterback, the idiots beat the Rams. That's any given Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Why would they beat the Rams with Trevor Lawrence sitting out there? Think about it.
Yeah, it's stupid.
That's how dumb it is.
But I
Well,
don't
the
want to
league-
be that. I don't want to be that.
No, we don't
stupid.
want to be that.
I want to
stupid.
lose.
So you
every game.
lose then.
You got
Are we
to
gonna
lose.
blow the season?
In order to fix what's going on with this Giants team, first off, you got to fix New York because you're not going to sign any big free agents. Who the hell wants to come?
Yeah,
here?
that's
who
a
wants to
given.
live in
I
New
don't know
York?
what
That's a
that
given.
Who wants to come and live in New
Who
York?
wants to pay these taxes?
And pay these taxes. So that's
And the
what
tax
right
money,
there.
and the tax money's going out.
Yeah,
anyway.
you're not
That's
gonna
that.
you're
But
not
anyway,
gonna
that's
sign these big superstars because no one wants to come here. It's like a Knicks.
What?
It's like
Are
a
you-
Knicks thing.
I got to stop.
Why
this.
would you
Wait,
wanna
hold
come
on.
here, though?
Let me stop what you guys are saying. There's more action before the contract. New York is the marketing capital of the world. You want to come here for the extra benefit you get from being a player here. You're playing in New
They
York.
don't
you're
have
winning-
that no more.
But
There's
they
nobody
have it.
has that
I'm
fire no
right.
more.
You make it anyway.
You play it here. You win. You become a big. Look at it. Look at Eli. Look at Strahan. Those guys are
Dad,
the
you're
typical.
you're talking about guys that are born in the 80s.
Oh, my
These
God.
kids now that are playing that are born in 2000,
That's because you guys are
2001.
quitters.
They don't. That's all
They're
right.
quitters.
So call them
Quitters.
out on it.
I'll
But
call
that's
them.
them, not us. We don't.
You
give a
can
shit.
make money marketing, idiots. Come to New York. We'll recruit you
Yeah.
here.
Well, that's the problem.
And when you win here, you're the biggest celebrity in the
Right.
world.
Yeah, but when
So-
you lose here, you're the biggest.
You're
You know
us.
what?
Yeah.
This
That's the
losing
problem.
attitude is the whole, like I said, from the fan base to the organization to everybody. Losing attitude
It
because we're
sucks.
so disgusted.
Yeah.
Again, why? Because we had good expectations for this
But
season.
you know what though? Yes, you're right. But the other half of this is that we're not playing competitive football.
No, we're playing horrible.
That,
No, we're
I
bad
can score a
everywhere.
touchdown. I can
No.
eat the losses. If I'm 1-5, whatever, 1-4, and I'm sitting here with all winnable games, I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you that I would feel a lot
We
better.
cheered. Me and Anthony cheered. We cheered. We cheered.
They should,
No,
we
last
cheered-
game. Last game we cheered.
No, we're out cheering.
The pick six.
Yeah, out cheering is
We're back.
when we go to the Giant games, we cheer for the national anthem when it's over,
Hey.
and then we don't
We
cheer
sit
for
down
the
there.
rest of the time. Yeah, but that's
Anthony sinks in his seat. Small.
yeah.
Say.
That like you're saying, if we're 1-4,
Yeah.
and we're 1-4, and we're watching the game to the very end, and it's like comes down to the last play, and we lose on the
That's
last
really
play.
what I thought.
Fine, yeah.
With the
that's
schedule, that's what I thought we
Me
were
too.
coming into as a season.
That
I did
is
not think we were going to. Yes, I put my over-under at 9. But I also thought that there was going to be a play here or there.
What the
A
heck?
botched fumble, a botched punt.
So, but
to
again,
change
I'm going to say the same
game.
thing. Second season of a rebuild. You have a successful first season. Why is it such a setback again? I don't Get it?
It's the
it
talent.
doesn't make no. I'm going to tell you what my opinion is. I cannot quantify this, but I think it's something to do with the organization. Something
You think there's
something's not
something's
right.
going on in there.
Somebody in the second season, it'll say some Mara, I don't know who it is,
Yeah.
goes, "Hey guys, do this," and somebody goes, "Oh, okay, we can do that," and that whatever they're talking about, because it's not the same players. The only player from 16 is Sterling Shepard. That's it. From that time.
but-
It ain't Sterling Shepard's fault. It has to be an organization. Something is not like reality. Could Brian Dable be
More
fired?
than anybody
No,
you
but I'm
want.
saying, could Brian Dable, like again, what's his name? McAdoo got fired. Joe Judge got fired second season. Could Brian Dable, coach of the year, get fired right now?
No, it's because it's like I said, it's past
We didn't
coaching.
think that
I think what happened
McAdoo
was
could get fired neither.
No,
I know. I don't understand why he's not
McAdoo-
getting up there though and holding these players accountable.
because like it's just.
Millennial
It's a
millionaires.
soft,
Rex
we're-
Ryan did.
yeah, it's
Millennial
It's
millionaires.
a soft
Yeah.
generation now, and that's the thing too. I think that the Giants literally got punched in the mouth week 1, and they're still on the mat. They're still knocked out, and they're still done, and they're dead.
We coached like we were a championship team.
Yeah.
We thought we could pull people back from playing in the preseason because we're a championship game. We didn't give Jones any reps. We didn't give the offensive line enough
Why
reps.
is no one fired though? Like, how come? Like, someone has to be the scapegoat, quote unquote. Like,
Yeah.
not that I want Wink Martindale fired, and you can't
Bobby
fire
Johnson.
Wink Martindale.
Why the
It's the
offensive
offensive line,
I
the
like
offensive
him.
lineman. He has to be
His
fired.
name is Evan Neal. His name is Evan Neal.
No, we'll
Bobby
get
Johnson.
into Evan Neal. We'll get into
Can I drop his,
but
what he said to us?
Yeah, we'll get into
what
that
he
real
said
quick.
to you.
We'll get into that
What
real
he
quick.
said to you.
We'll get into that real quick. But when you got offensive linemen that played last week, right? If you look at Pro Football Focus, every single offensive lineman for the Giants last week was either last or second to last on Pro Football Focus in their positions. If we worked, right? If we had our job and we were evaluated on our job, right? And if we were either last or second to last in every category, I would not be going into work the next day. I
You'd
would
be
be
fired.
fired.
Without a doubt.
Why is this guy
That's a
not
guarantee.
fired? How
Yeah.
can you justify to me after Pro Football Focus just came out and the numbers show exactly who it is? Our highest graded offensive lineman last week was Mark Lewinsky.
Right.
Mark Lewinsky.
Yeah.
When Mark Lewinsky is your highest graded offensive lineman, someone needs to be fired.
And it was only inevitable before Jones got hurt. I mean, they tried to kill this kid.
Yeah.
I mean, these
Well,
are
he
big,
was-
these are big boys jumping on you. These are big. Who could take? If you
I
put me
can't.
back there,
Yeah,
I would
dead.
be. I would have been
Dead. Yeah,
dead.
yeah.
Right, dead. They would have killed me. How much could one person take?
Mm-hmm.
It's horrible.
Can I drop this Evan Neal quote?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So Evan Neal, after the last week, after that loss, he says, "Why would a lion?" He's talking to himself
is a lion.
as a lion. Why would a lion concern himself with the opinion of a sheep?
Imagine that.
The person that's commenting on my performance, what does he do? Flip hot dogs, hamburgers somewhere? Is this dude fucking on planet Earth? Is he on planet Earth? All right, because everybody that's in that stadium, okay, and going to giant games are blue-collared freaking workers. When he says sheep, I take that very, very personally.
Me too.
Because the sheep of the city, because don't worry, this city has a lot of sheep. The sheep of the city are not at it. Will never pay to go to a football game.
You're right. And Charlie, I'll explain something to you personally from Anthony Antico. Let me explain something. I put my hard work in. I do a lot of work. I pay every year to go to those games. Since 1978, I put my time in. I come to the game prepared to cheer for a team that I love more than anything. But you guys don't put a product on the field. And you, my friend, are a complete failure. You are the sheep. You should be led around by us and the lions in the stands. Put a product on the field, and we won't. You're embarrassing. Evan Neal, you need to apologize what you did, but that ain't even good enough.
No.
Perform, my friend. Perform.
Nah,
Make
they gotta
us
cut
happy.
him. They gotta cut him.
They ain't gonna cut him.
They
After
have
last
to.
year, I thought he was gonna be the best
No,
offensive player
no.
on the field.
Yeah, no,
after that, I was like, oh, this guy's gonna come out
He
playing.
could come out and be the best right tackle the Giants ever had, and I will never, ever cheer for him ever.
Right.
I don't give a.
He
I
really
don't give
pissed
a
off the
shit.
Roy. He pissed
I
off the
don't
whole
care.
shit.
He
He's
could
booed,
come
the
out.
booed.
He could come out like you said against the Dolphins and looked great.
I don't care.
I don't give a shit. After what you
cut
said,
us.
he meant that. That's
He's
not
a-
something.
Listen, you said some dumb shit at 21 years
course.
old too. All right,
Of course.
So don't completely get on.
No,
him.
I don't-
People do make mistakes.
Don't
and
give
I,
a shit.
And I will forgive. I
don't.
You're not
like-
at the games.
I'm
We're
at-
at
I
the
don't. No,
games.
I don't
Tell
have
me
money
to
to
get my
be at
money
the
back.
games.
Exactly.
I don't have money to be at the
And
games.
so
That's right.
then for him to open up his mouth and say the
Know
shit
what?
that he says,
I
What
am
did
so
you drop on those
disgusted.
PSLs?
Let me tell you
What
something.
did you drop on
I
those
paid
PSLs?
a lot of
That
money in my
fucking-
life. Hundreds of thousands of
hundreds.
dollars went to this freaking sport.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, I don't have that much money. And Evan Neal, he has to be. Listen, I'm not going to forgive him, and I'm with my son.
I'm
on that.
not. I will
will
never.
not
I
forgive
don't give a
you.
shit.
You are now a tiki barber to us. You're a tiki friggin' barber. Done.
No, for real.
Done.
He'll never get shit. I promise you. I promise you. You
You're a
will go,
tiki
you will
barber.
go to a Giants game from here on out. Evan Neal will never
Right.
have someone cheer for
We're
him.
gonna
He
boo
will
for
get
him.
booed.
You'll
I
get
promise
booed.
you.
New York
Because
is
what
good
they
at
do
that.
is now before the games they bring out their
forget
guys.
it.
Yeah.
I promise you they will
They'll
not
be
have
booed.
Evan Neal
Never.
do it. They will not run Evan Neal out there because he will get booed. I promise you.
right.
I'm
And
telling
remember
you.
when
And
me and
I'll
Anthony-
record it.
when they were doing the Ring of Honor, which was the greatest thing. Me and Anthony were at the game.
When you
Everybody's when the Ring of Honor, when they were doing the
Yeah,
Ring of Honor.
there's 07.
So that was 07
Okay, yeah,
when LT came out. And LT, he could do, the guy had every crime in the world. He's a drug addict, pedophile, whatever he is.
Yeah.
People were cheering for LT because we love LT. From a Giant fan perspective, when Tiki Barber came out to the Ring of Honor,
Booed.
he was booed. They tried to give him cover, and he was booed.
Yeah.
Mara couldn't even present. Was that? No, Mara could present then. There was another time Mara couldn't
Yeah,
even
that
talk.
was with Eli.
Well, with Eli, Mara couldn't even talk.
Yeah.
But I've never seen a player of Tiki's caliber be booed the way
No,
it is.
think
Tiki's
about that.
one of the best Giants we've ever had.
Tiki Barber
Was
growing
booed.
up for me.
Well, he got his
Tiki
karma.
Barber.
He got his karma.
No, of course, but Tiki Barber for me growing up
And we
was
still
the
booed him.
best.
Oh, yeah.
He was
Me too,
my
brother.
favorite player
Me too.
ever,
Me
ever,
too. F Tiki.
ever. And I
We still don't like
not that.
him.
Listen, I don't boo players. I didn't boo Tiki because I
I
love
did.
Tiki,
I
but
did.
that stadium booed him.
Booed him.
If you're booing Tiki Barber,
And all he did was what? Talk trash about Eli
Eli Manning.
Manning.
That's all he
Say he's
did.
not a
That's
leader.
all he
Yeah.
did. He didn't talk trash about us.
No.
No.
And Tiki Barber single-handedly in 2006 Tiki Barber single-handedly against the Redskins brought us
Right.
to the playoffs.
Right.
He ran for 230 yards,
Right.
3 touchdowns, single-handedly
He
brought
beat
us to the
team.
playoffs.
Right. Best player.
Evan Neal does nothing.
Right.
And you're thinking he's not going to get booed. Evan Neal, I don't even know why he's still on the team.
Right.
I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
he should be-
there's
should pack his
something
bags.
that's wrong.
Yeah, well, that goes back to some like the team, like there's something going on
I don't know.
upstairs or
That
something. because,
someone has
like,
to-
I would have just cut him right there. You
Yeah.
made a statement.
No, you have
like,
to. See, that
could have made
would
a
have been it.
statement.
That
Yeah.
would have been it.
You know, Parcells was big on that stuff. I mean, Parcells would cut people. Parcells didn't make anybody feel like they were bigger than the team. Everybody had to
Yeah.
feel like they were always ready to get cut. You should not be able to play the way you're playing and insult the paying fans and the fan base in any way possible. And again, let me tell you something, Evan Neal. You are the sheep, my friend. We are the lions. And we're gonna tell you at some point, and like what's his name? Saquon said, we're here long before him, and we'll be here long after this idiot.
Yeah.
But he's not gonna
I
be
don't know.
accepted
I
by
think us.
that.
that if Dayball, like
Like
I
LaGreca.
love
You're talking
Dayball.
about LaGreca? What LaGreca said and LaGreca
No,
ran about it?
Saquon.
Saquon said that?
Yeah.
I
Saquon
love Dayball. Dayball should have benched him for the start of that game.
Yeah, yeah.
You can't say that stuff and get left off the hook because you apologize.
that easy.
Tom did
You
shit
don't-
like that all
you-
the time,
yeah, no,
bro.
you
You were late
can't
for
apologize.
a meeting. You didn't start the
Yeah,
game.
no, you got it.
You got in there.
Something should have happened.
Coughlin never would have took that.
No.
The old school coaches never would have accepted that.
No.
You can't be. Listen to me. They review shit to say. I'm assuming it was taken off the record. He probably trusted somebody when he said it, but guess what? You got duped.
Yep.
And you got exposed. You don't like us? You don't like us? I'll make it very easy for you, Evan
See
Neal.
ya.
We don't like you.
Yep.
That's as simple as thing as you guys are giant.
All right, boys.
We don't like
That's
you.
it.
But
That's it.
One thing
We're
we
done
got
with Evan Neal.
One thing we got in front of us is a primetime football game.
Oh God.
You know, we couldn't do nothing about that.
I want to make dinner reservations.
Yeah. I don't know what else to do. We got. I'm going to sit down and watch the
I'm
game.
going to try to get through it.
I hope we get to the fourth quarter.
I mean, I'm always going to be Anthony. Like I'm always going to.
Me too.
My
I'm with
brain,
you.
my brain is not a quitting brain. I try to be that I can
Me
do.
too.
I'm an idiot. I go into
it's
every
not
game.
about quitting. It's about
I know,
evaluating what you see
Right,
on
no,
the
I know.
field.
I go into every game going to myself. Oh, we could do it.
You figure it out.
All of a
why-
sudden,
what
you even
makes you
text me.
think that?
You text me, but
I
then
know.
you said whatever. And as soon as you text me, we sucked anyway.
Well,
Well,
it
we
didn't
suck.
matter.
I
Didn't
matter.
I want to be you guys. I want to be like I want to forget that we got our dicks kicked in by the Seattle Seahawks. I want to forget that the Cowboys smacked the shit out of us. I want to forget that the 49ers are
you
our daddy.
can't, but you're not that type of person.
I'm not that. Can you guys teach me?
Yeah.
Because I don't
Yeah.
want. I want
Live today in the phone.
Yeah,
Don't
I
worry
wanna
about the
go
past.
into like
Nah,
the
you live in the
Buffalo-
past.
I
This
want to
isn't
go
the team
into
to
the
beat you
Dolphins
with.
game. I want to go into the Dolphins game
What
last
Dolphins?
week,
Like
and
me and him?
think that we had a chance.
I
I
really
did.
did.
Me and him
I
both did.
teach me.
Yeah, I really
I'll
did.
teach you.
You can.
It's called belief. It's called you got to have a mind to believe
in
you
your-
can win.
in
It's
your-
called not having a defeatist attitude like the Giants
I was
have.
gonna say, don't you have those things up on the,
Yeah.
the walls in your bedroom?
Yeah.
Doesn't it say believe?
Believe.
No.
Doesn't it say believe?
I don't know.
Like the mutts?
Everything that
Frank Sinatra.
he's the opposite of my mental state. My mental state says,
Yeah.
live for today, whatever will happen. I don't care what happened in the past. The past
Correct.
doesn't equal the future, shit like that.
It just doesn't.
I always believe, but I'll tell you the truth.
I
It's
can't-
getting harder.
yeah.
and
It's
harder.
get, you know, I'm sitting. First of all, he walks down miserable. It's hard. He's ugly looking. I look
Before
at this
the
fucking
game?
little
Like
creature
when he
over
woke
here.
up?
Yeah, he wakes up. That's why he's always in a bad mood.
But yeah, you're one to talk. You crack the beer open at 10 a.m., bro. That's how you know. That's how you know it's bad.
Yeah,
That's
well,
what I'm upstairs. And and I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, all right.
I'm like, let me start drinking a little to start getting through this
Maybe
aggravation.
that's why. Maybe that's why you're able to
Well,
survive.
I think I wanted to fall asleep at some point, but I didn't. No,
Yeah.
I'm
All
lying.
right, well, Sunday Night Football. Go,
Nah.
go Giants.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna win, right?
Go
We're gonna win.
Giants.
We're gonna win.
You're not getting that today, bud.
Stop it.
You fucking won. You won.
I
didn't win. I
believe
lost.
There's
You won.
always
I
a-
lost.
You won.
There's
You
always,
lost
an
the
up,
misery.
there's always an upset brewing at
Yeah.
some point. Like you said, any given Sunday.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well, I said that. I said that
Charles,
going
am I
again.
able to just? I mean, I want to address too about my bets that I made. Whenever
Yeah, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. Yeah.
I like that.
Fade
stuff.
God.
Very happy right now. Very
All
happy.
right, but we'll get into some fan questions. Once again, thank you everybody for listening to the pod. Don't forget, like the pod, comment,
activated.
subscribe, share it with a friend.
Yep.
All right, so fan DMs. This one is from a Steve. I think it's Steve Amato. It's should the Giants trade? Here you go, Ant.
Oh, here we
Should
go.
the Giants trade Saquon, Adoree, and Leonard Williams for picks?
Oh, absolutely.
I think that's.
I think it's like I think at this point, if you
I want
say
4
no,
number ones. Give us
yeah,
4
right.
ones.
I think at this point,
What are you going to
if
get for those guys? 7s, right? 6s. and
Saquon,
7s.
I don't know. Listen, I don't really know much about like how these trades work because I see like guys.
That's a 4th round pick combined best for all 3 of those.
No, I don't know about
One
Saquon.
fourth round.
Saquon, you might maybe you get a second. I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Nobody's
but-
doing that.
Nah, Saquon will be a late pick just because of his
Think so?
contract.
Yeah,
Yeah?
he's a 0. He gets
Alright,
hurt all
well,
the time.
Well,
man.
actually, no. He's up next year, right?
But
He only
doesn't-
signed a 1-year
Yeah,
deal.
Right,
one
so
year.
he's a real
Oh,
late
yeah,
pick. He's
so-
a 7th or a 6th pick.
Yeah.
No, if
Let
he's
him-
a 1-year deal.
Are they going to blow it up like the Mets, or are they going to sit tight like the Yanks? And I just see it that they're just going to sit tight.
Why?
But why?
Because
Well, there's no reason.
Because
You have
I
to have
don't ever
draft.
remember a time of us ever making a big trade in season that wipes out a team.
No, they have to.
And you trade those guys, your team
No,
is really
it doesn't
done.
matter.
No,
I mean-
I think at this point you got because you need in order to make this team better, which obviously it's not going to happen now. It's not going
Yeah.
to happen this season. You need those
draft.
picks.
We need
You
draft
need
picks.
those draft picks to trade away for a guy that can help.
Well,
the team.
but I also think we have the salary cap issue going into this year. I think that.
Yeah. Oh,
we have a good one next
I think
year.
that last year, I think that they surprised themselves really, and we got trapped or whatever.
They
Now they
played
got it. Now they got it.
competitive.
Now they're going to have more money to spend. Get rid of these players, whatever you're going to get. And you're going to get shit for these guys, by the way. I'm telling you, there's a 6th and a 7th pick here. That's it. You might get 3 6s.
they have
one
to.
7.
I think,
But you'll take
they're
it.
gone. Yeah, yeah.
But
yeah.
you'll take
Yeah.
it instead of.
I'll be
instead of
shocked
saying-
if they're
instead
not.
of saying pull.
Brock
If they're not
Purdy.
gone,
it's
I'll
a
be
Brock
shocked.
Purdy sitting out there, right? Every once in a while,
Yeah.
these guys hit.
If they're not traded, I'll be shocked.
Boy, did Brock Purdy hit. All right, this one comes from a Darren Carbone, Detroit Darren. Will Big Ant be giving out more picks? We
at
would
this
love
stupid
to fade him.
Let me tell you something.
1 and 4
Let me explain-
last week. Andrew, we have something for that?
Yeah, can we play something first?
Yeah,
Go
drop
ahead,
something.
go ahead.
Yeah.
First pick I'm going to take is going to be the Commanders with the 6 points over the Bears.
Wow.
They're going to wipe them out. Trust me, that Justin Fields a horror scene.
Line does it, jam it open to make it
God.
inside the 30-yard
There you
line.
go.
DJ
All right.
Moore.
The Bills over the Jacksonville Jaguars. with the point. The Bills are going to beat them handedly.
Lawrence surveys the
Touchdown?
scene. The end zone.
Oh.
Touchdown. Zay Jones goes up to get it.
I'm going with the Giants. I'm going with the Giants with the 10.5 points. That's going to happen. The Giants
idiot.
can bounce back.
Shut up, man.
Tagovailoa
Shut up.
rolling to
What a
his left.
moron.
Shut up.
End zone.
Three turnovers and we still lost
Shut
by
up.
30.
The lock of the
Shut
week.
up,
My
man.
lock of the week. My lock of the week, guys. Denver Broncos will cover the point spread. They will beat the Jets. The Jets are coming off an emotional roller coaster. They will go back to jetting. It's a guarantee.
This is
He cannot escape it. He loses the football. Scooped up by the Jets.
Big Ed's picks of
Wait,
the
hold on.
week.
And let me explain something to you. I got to say something. Hold on. Wait, you didn't show the 49er pick. What happened to that pick?
It would have made you look too good.
Yeah. Because I was right on that. Let me explain something to you. Darren Carbone is an idiot. I'll explain why. I hand-fed you idiots. If you went, I jinxed. Every one of those people were jinxed by Anthony Antito, you idiots. All you had to do was fade me. You should have went opposite. You would have cleaned up,
Yeah, that's on them.
morons. I had the best streak in the world. Now it can happen again, buddy boy. You made a mistake. You should have went opposite. I gave you a gift. You didn't take it. Coming back next week, I'm going to go 5 for 5, buddy. And trust me, I will. I will not go down like that. I'll be back doing my picks.
I believe it.
And I hope you don't take the Darren Carbone because everybody else make a lot of money.
All right.
All right,
Keep
this
spin on that mic, buddy.
This
Shut
one
up,
comes,
man.
I'm sorry if I botched
Aggravate.
your last name. This one comes from it's an Andrew. How would you pronounce that, guys?
I don't know.
Arcangeli.
Arcangeli? All right, that sounds
Sounds cool.
But he said
Cangeli,
no question.
Cangeli.
Cangeli?
Cangeli, yeah.
All right, no question. Just want to say you guys are dope and you're making my brother and I
Hey,
laugh.
listen.
Thanks so
Thanks,
much.
Andrew.
Thanks so much, Andrew. We appreciate it.
Cangeli, maybe. That's a good one.
Yeah, I clicked his name. I think he's from Philly, but thanks so much.
Yeah.
Whatever.
We love Philly, baby.
Thanks for listening, though, man. We appreciate it.
Philly's on place.
We love Philly.
And this one comes from a Luan Shuki.
Whoa.
Fuck, marry, kill. This one was for me. Fuck, marry, kill. Danny DeVito, Gary Busey, or Big Ant.
Ooh.
So I'm killing Gary.
Okay.
Because I absolutely hate Gary. I hate that guy. I hate the way he
These
looks.
fucking questions.
All right, so I'm going to marry Danny DeVito.
Yo!
Fuck Big
You're
Ant.
gonna fuck my daddy? Bro, you're gonna fuck my daddy?
Guys, stop with
Bro.
the perverted bullshit of my asshole.
Yo,
I'm straight, bro. I'm
All right,
straight.
please,
you're gonna
That-
fuck my daddy.
Everything's always
Luan
about
gave
my
it to
ass.
us. I had to give Luan what he wanted. That's
gets
what
4
Luan-
fingers up there.
That's what Luan wanted anyway.
4 fingers.
Thank you,
That
everybody,
would
though,
be
for
two
the
fists up
DMs.
there.
Yo.
If the Giants win, I'll put 2 fists up.
Yeah, a win? Just one win?
Not a win, a Super Bowl.
You said it. You said a win.
You said a win?
Yeah.
Damn it.
But thank you so much, Luan. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank
we
you,
appreciate
guys.
everybody.
Thank you.
Everybody that's been commenting. Everybody that's
Yeah,
been
guys,
liking the post.
subscribe
Thank
to
you.
us. We have a lot of views. We're very happy about that. Like and subscribe. We need more people on YouTube. Jump on board. We have a full podcast over there, guys.
Yeah,
We're doing a
it's
great
not
job.
just the clips.
Yeah,
It's not I know you're liking the clips. It's not just the clips, though. Move over to YouTube. Click subscribe.
We want to keep on giving you guys what we have out here.
Yeah, come hang out with us. It's an hour of your day, right? It's a morning trip into work or something.
Right.
Hopefully we can make you laugh. Hopefully you know that we're down, so you're down.
Yeah.
It wants
And
everybody to be
I'm
down.
miserable.
It wants
You know what?
everybody to
I'm
be
a
down.
lion and not a sheep.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not down.
Well, thank you everybody for listening to Talk. We appreciate it. Once again, don't forget, like the pod, comment, subscribe, share it with a friend. Gamble responsibly. Fade Big Ed.
Oh.
Now he's coming back with the fire this
He
week.
wants to fuck my dad. He wants to fuck my dad.
See you. Ooh.